Yo, YouTube, what's crack-a-lack-a-jack smacking? It's Waffle Man for video, here to discuss some NBA 2K16 stuff. Mainly because I have a lot of, a test to take. Not really a lot, just one test to take, and I have to really study for it. Even though if I don't, in case I do get a bad grade on it, the lowest test grade will drop anyway, so I mean, I guess that's a good positive note. But anyways, we're here to talk about the NBA 2K16 My Career attributes. Now, a lot of people have been discussing them, and a lot of people have wanted attribute limits and player restrictions. And now looking at the max attributes and the caps in 2K and how it affects your height and your stuff, I'm not sure they went in the right direction. I know a lot of people didn't want 7-foot point guards anymore, and that's a good thing. There shouldn't be players that are 7 feet able to run as fast as the shortest guy on the court, and be able to do everything like dribble and shoot and rebound and all that stuff. That should not be allowed. So that's why it was good that they limited the small forwards and the point guards to a certain height and the shooting guards to a certain height. That's all good. Well, my problem in this game is the fact that if you're shorter in certain categories, your attributes are obviously going to be less for like rebounding and stuff. But the taller you are, it seems like certain attributes are just maxed out incorrectly. Like, for example, the taller you are, the obviously in this game you're slower than the other position heights. So if you're like a 6'7" shooting guard, you're gonna be way more slower than a 6'4" shooting guard. And I've tried this out. I've actually went on the different shooting guard accounts and saw the differences in the max caps and stuff like that. And also the scoring style is a big deal. If you pick a balanced scoring style, then you'll be a good shooter, but you won't be like a great knockdown shooter, and you won't be a great finisher. But however, if you pick a great outside shooting game, your inside shooting game is going to be really weak. Your layup is going to be limited to like below an 80, I believe, for shooting guard. And that's why I made my player Al Banks. I made him a balanced shooting guard at 6'4", because at 6'5", I only got to 80 speed, and I can't walk with an 80 speed, man. I'm sorry, I just can't. 80 speed though for a shooting guard? That's 6'5", man. Do you realize how that sounds? A 6'5" shooting guard is limited to an 80 speed. That just sounds good and all, because as you get taller, you get slower. But I mean, at 6'5", you already have an 80 speed, and then at 6'4", you can only get an 82 speed. So I'm stuck at an 82, which is kind of a disadvantage because the point guards are faster than me, and people that are taller than me, they're slower than me, but they're also they're gonna be blocking me and out rebounding me and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm trying to make a crazy character or something, but like this stuff, it really it doesn't make sense sometimes. Now what's worse, it's not as bad for shooting guards as it is for other positions like small forwards. Small forwards have to be the worst position in the game, man. First of all, since small forwards are already taller, their max speed goes to like even lower than shooting guards. I think some small forwards have like a max speed of like 75. I mean, that's crazy for a small forward. 75. You're going up against LeBron James in my career. You're going up against Carmelo, Kevin Durant. Those guys definitely got some speed. I mean, I think they have some speed, at least to LeBron. And you're gonna have to be facing up against LeBron and some small forwards. I mean, you're gonna be struggling, man, because you're gonna be slower. You're gonna be less athletic. You're not gonna be as good as a shooter as the shooting guard in the point guard positions, and you're not gonna be as good as a rebounder as the power forward in the center positions. So it's like the small forward position seems like it's in the worst of both worlds. I mean, you think you have like a mix of two different positions, like a mix of power forward and shooting guard, but you don't. I mean, some small forwards have a max ball handling of 63 ball handling. What are you gonna do on the court with 63 ball handling? And some of the attributes are just capped way too low, man. I mean, you're making average players at best then, and you're taking them to the park. You're taking them to play my career, and you're gonna get beat. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get beat. There's no way you can compete. And let's talk about the park real quick. Every park game has been so slow. I mean, I haven't played in like probably like 3 days now, but back then, 3 days ago, the park games have been so slow when I last played. I mean, people can't score. So many so many blocks, and they need to tone down the blocking as well, but so many blocks, so many people cannot score. Even I'm having trouble scoring, and my 3-pointer is really almost up to max. I think I only have 2 more attribute boosts or 2 more caps left till I reach the 3-point caps, which is like an 82. Oh no, it's an 80 actually. So right now I have a 78 3-pointer. I'm missing 3-pointers. I'm missing a lot of 3-pointers, wide open, good shots, you know, good shot release and everything. I mean, I'm not expecting it to go in all the time, but Jesus Christ, I'm shooting like 1 of 7 from 3, 1 of 6, 2 for 5. I mean, oh my goodness, 2 for 8. Like, it's bad, man. The max attributes are a great idea, but I mean, some of it, I think it needs to be improved. Probably not in this 2K, but man, oh man. Definitely 2K17. We got to get it back on track. But anyways, YouTube, leave your thoughts and I'm out. Peace.